too busy laughing at Danny to figure out what she was doing.
Are you just slowly drifting into Jess's camera? Is that
No, she was doing
going
the
across
ooze.
mine. Across my screen.
And she was doing the ooze.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what Jess was laughing at. I was
But
like,
yeah,
what is
if you
happening?
look, like, come around here, like, you can see me in the corner. And so I start over here and I was like, ooh.
Disappeared.
You guys had one face and it turned into two.
And there was no face for a moment. Yeah, welcome to episode 12 of The Nonsense That Is Settling the Southlands, where we can have a whole episode where nothing happens, pretty much.
But
No.
everything happened.
No,
We cooked spider legs.
Yeah,
Stuff
twice.
happened. We made a new recipe and invented a new
3
meal.
times, actually. We made a bad one, an okay one, and a really good one.
That's entirely true.
Yeah.
5 stars.
I was just saying
Skill
before we
levels
started this
improving.
episode, I was like, I don't know why, but I constantly forget between this and Gapapa how quickly an hour of game time can pass where nothing really happens. Like there was tons of RP and it was great.
Mhm.
But like in terms of like advancing the plot, like that didn't happen, which is fine.
I
I think
disagree.
it'll still be I think it's still a great episode.
There was probably too much talk about soft cheeses, which is my short-term ambition. So I feel like the plot was furthered.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, and like Heinrik advanced a plot, not the plot, but
His
a
plot.
plot.
There
Yeah.
were certain, I'm not saying there wasn't character development and character plots, but
He's
I'm
going to
not
steal the
saying it was a
Declaration of
bad
Independence. I hope you know that's where this is
So,
going.
Heinrik is Nicolas Cage. Oh my God. That's so exciting. Great job,
Careful,
Alex.
don't-
Wow.
I mean,
don't say his name too much.
I-
You might sue us.
So I don't know the story of the film National Treasure, so I don't know if I can make an allegory, but I
haven't seen it.
assume that Nicolas Cage doesn't like steal the Declaration of Independence for personal gain. Like that seems like it would be a not relatable movie.
I mean, that's like the bad guy. So
It's not very Nick Cagey of him.
Yeah.
I have never seen the movie.
I've never seen the whole thing. I've
Really?
seen parts.
Yeah.
oh,
Never seen it.
it is.
So thanks for tuning into
upsettingly
our
good.
podcast where we talk about movies that we haven't seen and know
that's a
nothing
leading
about.
showdown.
I was gonna say.
They
We rank
discuss
'em.
movies you haven't seen or saw 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in 25 years.
That's how long you two have known each other.
Excuse me, motherfucker. Sorry. Dan, edit that
How
out.
far
That
off
sounds
topic are we gonna
Yeah.
get today?
We're all filled
Let's
with
see.
pork.
smart. You're so full of pork.
I've got some plans and I'd like to do them, but we'll see if you guys
Well,
just talk about soft cheeses for another hour.
You know,
Or the creation of soft cheeses, because there aren't even soft cheeses.
you realize
have
by
yet.
saying it that way, that's a challenge now.
I mean, Tim kind of said that before or was it after we started? He said we probably talked, there was too
Yeah.
much talk about soft cheese.
Yeah, in retrospect, sometimes I'm like, commandeered a little too much of that episode.
I think it's great.
I think it's
I love
legitimate.
soft cheeses.
We were being honest to our characters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I spent a solid 18 months, not consecutively, not being able to eat soft cheeses. So let's go. Dan, what are your plans? Railroad this party.
Oh, yeah. Go back to the jungle and do stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
I know Gerty doesn't
See-
want to go back to the jungle because apparently he's scared of the giant monster.
Oh, it's very big.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see what the big problem with going in the jungle is. Like, we're gonna steal stuff there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I want to go to the shiny thing. Shiny treasure.
Treasure.
Quick aside though. Before...
Is that in camera at least?
No, it wasn't. When we are like home doing whatever and something happens, I'll be like, "Oh, Dan, I need you to come kiss my boo-boos."
She has said that once or twice, and
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
it's
"Will
weird.
you rub my piggies? Please, my piggies. I don't know if you know this, but I saved somebody today." And it is so funny.
I can retire the character now. That's all I was shooting for.
Your next T-shirt.
Oh, my piggies.
We do need to make a
I was thinking about that today. And I was also thinking that we should make one that's all wrong names of Heinrik's.
Oh my god. Omelet.
Yeah.
To be
Omelet was the
Bethen.
best one.
Okay, just Googled like
I literally-
names that start with O.
Nice.
The second one that I saw, I can't read. These aren't actually reading glasses. They just look cute. I thought
They're
it said
blue light
onion.
glasses.
They are blue light glasses. I thought
Onion.
it said onion, but it said Orion, which I had also thought of.
I like
Orion
onion
is-
better.
But I was like, onion? Who's naming
yeah.
their kid onion?
Like the Gapapa shirt with the names, we'll have to get one that says Bethen and Gerty and Heinrik and Lily.
Yes.
And vicious should be in tiny letters underneath. Lily.
Underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can have the Settling the Southlands logo on there.
That would
Yeah.
be great. And then you're like omelet.
A one with all of the servant names.
Yeah.
But all of them are wrong.
That's funny.
I like the both
Omelet,
ideas.
Linda, something and something.
Lindsay, make that.
Now that we've gone really far off topic, can we play now?
I guess so. I think that's what we're here for.
Whee!
So last time we left off, everybody was still on the boat. Heinrich was prepping his servants to go back to the mainland with Helen, take her to the temple, and then he's commissioning her to paint the mural. Gertie was doing some.
Sorry.
Rocco, settle down.
Gertie and I taught Mort how to make phenomenal
Mhm.
spider legs, and we now need to go find something that makes milk on the island so that we can make.
All right. Oh, so if you have any kind of ambition or anything blank, you could put that in there. Find an animal to get milk
Short-term
from.
ambition.
Short-term goal or whatever.
Just writing on your character sheet, find something to milk. Just sounds and feels awful.
It's so Warhammer. What other RPG are you going to do that? And then it's completely made up by the characters. Like, that has
I know.
actually nothing to do with what I have in my 7 pages.
My brain is also going, how many times is Gertie going to attempt to milk everything we find?
Well, it's gonna be several.
And then Bethen was working with Kellum and then Melissa taking
yes.
care of the patients. Rocco!
You holiday drunk?
The downside to having the dog down here.
I love all this talk of cooking and eating spider legs. Because that was my grandma's nickname for me when I was a kid.
Spider legs?
She called me spider legs, yeah. So
You were very, very thin when you were a kid. Like,
thanks.
I'm not.
Sucks that you're not so skinny anymore.
I didn't say anything about the present. I said specifically when you were a kid, Spider Legs was an appropriate nickname. Is all I'm saying.
All right, so we're headed back to the jungle.
I love you.
Okay.
How many minutes off topic are we now?
This is actually not bad. We're not even
Yeah.
at 10 yet. So
Sweet.
And we weren't off topic that whole time, so
Yeah.
that's pretty good for us.
All right.
Did you guys want to head back to the jungle now?
still
We
have
know
the-
Heinrich is, but are the rest of you going to join back up with him?
yeah, like we have the majority of the day left, right?
It's like early afternoon at this point. It is still raining, but not heavily.
Let's go exploring. Do we have like rain gear? Did they have that in the old world?
You have like cloaks.
It doesn't rain in the old world, Danny.
What is it? How does it precipitate then?
You get bowls, I think.
Just the condensation collects in the bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They call them condensation bowls.
there's no one here to leave out the rain bowls. So that's why it's just coming straight down
Yep.
instead of just going directly to the bowl.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm going to go and get like 6 dozen bowls before we leave.
6 dozen.
Yeah.
You could put a cloak on.
Okay.
Keep yourself drier.
That would be nice. What about a hat?
You could probably find a hat. Sure.
I want one of those like
Like
Panama
floppy hat.
Jack hats.
Yeah.
Lillianna totally owns a hat, but it's like one of those like my brain is doing Shamrock Fest. It's one of those Irish hats
Mm.
with a little like swoop,
Like the top of it connects with the
Yes.
brim.
and it like pinches right here.
Looks like a duck bill.
Yeah.
And like if you were a Peaky Blinder, you would have a razor blade sewn in it.
Yes.
Yes.
What are those hats
Exactly.
called?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I mean, we have Irish listeners. I'm sure they'll.
They'll let us know.
Let us
Google's
know.
going to let us know right now.
Tweet.
You're right there, Tim.
Flat, tweet,
I'm very
flat
full.
cap.
Flat cap.
Flat cap.
A flat cap.
Yep.
Caps for
Yep.
sale.
She wears a flat cap.
Defense cap.
I hope I'm right, Google. I hope Google was right.
Right. The listeners will let us know.
Well, she has one of those,
Yes.
and she doesn't believe in cloaks because they get in the way when she's rat catching, especially underground. So she's not wearing a cloak.
Okay.
But unless you have anything else to do in the kitchen, Gerty, like I think we have to go look for that.
But yes, I'll bring my spider egg back to my bed. I'll leave it here for safety.
What happened?
Gonna leave the spider egg sack in your bed?
Yes,
Gert. What happens if it hatches?
it won't hatch.
Why not?
It doesn't have a mother anymore.
That's not how spiders work.
It's not rats. I don't know if you're
Rats don't come out of eggs. So I've seen plenty of spiders down in them holes in the basement.
Do they have mothers though?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Also, can you tell a girl spider from a boy spider? How do you know it wasn't the boy spider we killed?
Attitude mostly.
Have you met an angry mom versus an angry dad? Which one's worse?
No, just one of those.
I'm not leaving a spider egg on this ship. It's going to come with us just in case Heinrik finds it. Or we eat it now.
Okay.
You know what happens if Heinrich... You know what would happen if Heinrich found it.
Okay, let's go to Maribeth. I'll leave spiders with her.
Dude, no, she's not going to allow that.
It's too dangerous to bring spider eggs outside.
Okay, let's go to Mary Beth.
They just... for
Eat it.
who?
Not yet. We're saving it. We only have one. You can't just eat it.
I would boil it.
Do we have
you know.
one egg or do we have like an
Oh,
egg
Yeah,
sack?
it's an egg sack.
Full
You don't
of
know how
eggs.
many spiders
Okay.
are
It's a
in there.
cluster.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm worried about, but Gertie
And
don't
it's
get.
like, just to
Ugh.
make this clear, it's like the size of a rugby ball.
How did you get
like-
that past Heinrich?
He was stabbing many others.
It's true.
Woof.
Let's go to Maribeth. Real quick.
I'm encouraging this.
Just point of interest in general, like there are more spider eggs in the world, so like just out of character. Point of reference.
Why is he obsessed with his one egg? I don't know.
You should put it in a pot in the kitchen with a lid on it.
Oh my God, could you imagine Mort opens it up and a bunch of tiny spiders come out?
Oh, God.
He's just like, eh.
Until they get bigger. Then we cook them and eat them. It's not so bad. But I am encouraging the going.
We're spider ranchers now.
Yes.
It's like the coaching guild in Belgium.
All over again. Yep.
Who do I have to kill to stop this one?
You're a monster.
Gertie.
Oh, no. That's why I'm trying to get rid of them, but also not get rid of them. So if you want to, hey, it's on you. But Maribeth time.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely
Poor
going to Mary Beth because I'm not stopping this and knowing she'll stop him.
So the two of you go to Mary Beth?
Yes.
I forgot what I decided her job was here.
My big sister.
Gertie Wrangler and Boo Boo Kisser.
She doesn't do that. She was very clear.
It's going to show up in her performance.
My notes literally
Review.
say sea star. Like
Star.
That's how I wrote it on mine too.
sea
Yes.
star.
Gertie
I,
Sea-Star.
I feel like I said it at one point. Now I can't remember because she has to have a job on the expedition as well. Well, she wouldn't be
And she's my assistant.
with.
A merchant assistant. Assistant merchant.
So what other kind of skills would Mary Beth have?
Assistant to the regional merchant.
So she's also a merchant, of course. So what else?
I have an arrow pointing to the cartographer. But that might be because they're both dwarves.
Maybe. I think she was in a room with the cartographer and the two slayers. Is where
That's
she
possible.
Was
Yes.
her bunk.
I also have arrows to them too. Sharing a space. There we go. Found it.
Those are good notes.
That's not the dog. That's my foot. Sorry.
Why are you just kicking the table?
I had my leg crossed and then I tried to uncross it and there was a table there.
He wants you to massage his piggies.
Now, I'm trying to decide if Maribeth would be in her bunk or performing a duty at this time.
I just wanted to save the spider eggs for later. I don't care what we do it. Can I just put them somewhere where they'll be safe?
You can
let
just put
in
him-
his bunk.
Well, he tried to put him in his bunk, and
Yeah.
Lily said
Lily
no.
said no.
Oh, okay.
I said I don't want to come home to a room full of spiders.
Just put it in his backpack. Bring it with us.
I'm scared I'm going to fall off cliff or something and it's going to squish it.
That's my job.
Okay.
Put it under your hat. on top of your
I
head.
don't know if his head's that big.
I'll bring it with us just so we can move on. I just want it to be safe. That's all.
Okay, you can have it in your pack. I'll
Yes.
tell you when it gets crushed
Yes.
Or when it hatches.
or when you cook it.
Right.
All right. So are we all going to head back to the mainland, or do we have anything else we need to do? Foist.
No. Let's do this.
All right. Heinrik, are you bringing all the servants this time, or?
No, for this particular, actually, yes, because I'm going to leave Graham and Wirt behind. So yeah, I'm going to bring the whole crew.
You're going to leave Graham and Wirt at the watchtower?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
to help with the art.
Okay. All right. So you guys row back. I'm assuming Otto is rowing once again.
Mm-hmm.
The boat is very snugly packed this time because there's the 4 of you, Vicious, and 4 servants, and Helen with all her stuff. So, whose lap are you sitting on, Lily?
I don't know. And where is the dog sitting?
Probably on somebody else's lap, probably.
Who wants to hold the dog?
I'll hold the dog.
All right.
I like the dog.
Who wants to hold me?
It's kind of hoping the whole vicious, but it's okay.
As usual, Gertie's too slow.
Yes. She's so
Alright.
tall. Her arms are very long.
That's
The dog?
freakish. No, me.
Oh,
Bethen.
that's right.
Bethen's 6'2".
All right, so you have a snug ride over back to the mainland as things are just kind of moving along the same as they were before. You see one large building. The walls are up, like the what do you call it?
Scaffolding.
I want to say like scaffolding, but not like the skeleton of the
Frame.
building is up. The frame, that's the word.
Welcome.
The frame of a rather large building is going up. And a few other places. You can see now it's clear that they're clearing out trees in like blocks to put these buildings up where it's flat and not just sand.
God bless you.
Stop it.
At least it was well timed with the rattling. Bless you.
Tim!
That one was wet.
I covered it with my flannel shirt.
Yay, allergy season.
Yay. And I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, so the trees are being cleared out for specifically to put these buildings in at this time. You can kind of start to see a little bit of shape taking place as you head up your path one more time. Everybody's going to the temple, or was the party here going to be heading north to the shiny thing that Bethen wants to investigate?
Can you not do both? We don't have to go back up the thing to go north to the shiny thing?
You do not.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know that.
neither. So, I mean, I guess we can go right. Well, no, Heinrik's going to the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say that if you traveling to the watchtower, as it's being called now, first will judge based on where you saw it. You can tell that it's going to increase the travel through the jungle to the shiny thing.
Yes, but we've seen the shiny thing from the watchtower. We have not seen shiny thing from beach, so at least, as far as our frame of reference will probably be better.
Okay. So everyone's going to head to the watchtower?
At the very least, we can plan to triangulate later. If it comes
Yes.
to worse if we decide it's too far.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you head back to the watchtower, climb up that ladder, no problem. We know you have a system for Vicious at this point. And you get back up there and you see that there are a few of the guardsmen here, the men-at-arms.
Oh, good.
Rudy said he's going to send a troop here, and they got here before you did since you were doing all those other things on the boat first. They were dispatched here immediately.
Groovy.
Did you find any more spiders?
One of them says, no, it seems to be, you cleared it out. We took
What?
that body of that elf and tossed it in the jungle. We're working on cleaning this place out. We got rid of those spider webs, and apparently there's a lantern up top. Could be used as some kind of signaling beacon to the town.
I wonder if they could see it on the beach.
Oh, actually, you would see 4. You would actually, let's say you would have crossed paths with one of the men-at-arms on the path. They were heading back to get some kind of oil for the lantern.
How
The
do
beacon.
elves those berry
They're like,
people? Okay.
Never met an elf, other than the 2 on the ship, but never really spoke to them.
Bethen, do elves bury people?
Yes, they have their own burial rites. I feel like we should speak to our diplomat about this. I have a bad feeling about just leaving a body of a fallen, I don't know. I feel like it's bad luck, and especially out in an area as hostile as this, I think that it sets a poor precedent.
Right. It could teach the local things to eat people.
Oh, okay.
And do we not have a plan of,
Well, you're the doc. What should we do with this body then?
I would say leave it in the watchtower, and I will I'll confer with
The priest of Moor, probably.
Lenothar, right?
Lenathar?
Lanathar. I will confer with Lanathar and find out what exactly high elves would do with their dead and what kind of burial rites. If we would speak with, I think a priest of Moor would be the most appropriate, given the types of people that we have on our expedition here.
The priests on the expedition, there's a priest of Sigmar and a priest of Ulrich.
Okay.
Oh, they're not the priest. Sorry, I think I've gotten that wrong before.
There was going to be a priest of Moor, because that was your character was going to be initially.
Yes.
You changed your mind.
Yes.
So not
Which
saying
is
it's
fine,
your
because
fault,
Gerty's
but-
amazing.
Yes.
Yes, I think that it is a poor omen to be disposing of bodies in the jungle haphazardly. And if nothing else, it's foul and unseemly and unhygienic.
I'm thinking more like it'll attract vicious wildlife that'll
Yes,
want to eat
exactly.
it. So,
And
see?
disease, pestilence, once that body starts decomposing, like the smell, the rot, and in conditions such as these with the heat and humidity, will not take long for that body to start bloating.
Well, yeah, so we want to take it out of here. We're trying to clean it up. But if you want us to,
Just
Leave
for
it.
now, until I confer with our elven friend.
all right, you got it, Doc.
You're a doctor.
I'm not a doctor yet.
Oh, yes.
I think they just assume
Yeah,
They don't know
They can assume.
the minutia.
Hey, Beth,
I'll give him a haircut too.
Yeah.
Yes.
how long does it take a dead body to start bloating? Because it's not bloating yet.
Back at home, I would say on a normal day, just out in the woods, say it would probably take a fair few days, 4 or 5 days. Out here in the heat, though, one would expect it to bloat significantly faster. I wonder if that has anything to do with the type of poison that was used to kill the poor fellow.
Or if it's just that new.
Could be incredibly
Let's remember
fresh.
it seemed much cooler and drier inside the watchtower.
True. So it could have been some kind of like initial mummification process.
Or like refrigerator.
What's a refrigerator?
It's like what you use, if you're not in this game.
You mean an icebox?
Yes.
Hey.
Helicopters, but no refrigerators.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, get it together.
Unless you have an ice wizard.
Lame. Oh, if we had an ice wizard, we could have ice cream.
Well, this would be very good.
Oh, did we take your artist with us to the tower?
Yes, she is here and she is very excited. She's getting to work immediately. She is instructing people, right? She's instructing Otto and Luka. They're the ones, Wart and Graham are staying here.
Graham.
She's instructing them to set up torches and things so she has enough light to see this. She's amazed. She's like getting up really close and touching it, and she's just like, I can't believe this paint hasn't worn off after this must have been here for at least dozens of years. And she's just super excited, and she's like wiping away grime and stuff like that, and she's just clearly in her element. And she starts setting up a canvas that is 6 feet wide and about 2 feet tall. So I don't have a piece big enough to do it, to keep the proportions exact, but I'll be able to minimize it just a little bit and hopefully not lose any detail.
Excellent. We want to preserve the best possible record.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for this, Sir Heinrik. This is amazing. Once in a lifetime.
I'm so pleased at your enthusiasm.
Me too. Out of game, she's my favorite.
She's just like how Lily gets excited about things all the time. This is how Helen is right now. Clearly in her element. She's already got her hair is like held up by a bunch of different paint brushes, and somehow she already has paint on her face.
I'm
Not really sure how that
Typical.
happened, but
typical.
getting right to work.
Cool. Dig in. All right. Let's go find some treasure.
Treasure.
Shiny things are treasure.
Which way are we going?
Health is wealth, though. I haven't said it in a while, so I feel like I should just keep on brand. I'm the doctor. Health is wealth.
So when you were standing on the third floor, the second floor of the watchtower, you saw the shiny thing to the north, through the jungle,
Which way did the giant monster walk?
to the northeast.
Okay.
Right. We want to go just directly north, but it was going northeast around the camera.
In my little doodle, I drew the monster in the wrong direction.
Oops.
Your
To the
notes are
northeast. So
inaccurate.
he was going to the northeast, and you also saw there was like a lone mountain there to
I
the
don't want
northeast
to-
as well.
I'm not going there. That's probably where it has a nest.
There's Monster Mountain. It's fine. We don't go there.
Yeah. There's no need to go to Monster Mountain.
Nope. As long as we ain't go in the same direction as the big monster thing, away we go. Ooh, we get to cross the bridge?
You would crossing the bridge would be the way to go north from the you'd have to cross this river. Yes.
Sweet. I'm really excited about the bridge. I don't know why.
Oh, because he's going to kill one of us there.
What?
Uh-huh.
So what is our marching order through the jungle?
I'm probably omelet first, right?
Omelet first makes sense.
You're muted.
Yeah. Otto, he can go first. I'm actually not sure if I want to bring Otto and Luka with.
Yeah, I was joking. Don't make them expandable like that. Then we'll kill them because we care about them.
I mean, they could die staying behind, so best not to
True.
overthink it.
That is true.
You're in the dangerous jungle. Anybody could die at any time. Unless you have a fate point.
All right, fine, you wimpy wimps. I'll go first.
Oh, yes.
The short one's going first.
That's
That's her
the
job.
best course of action.
All right, so Lily's first.
Technically speaking, Vicious is first, but yes.
So Vicious Lily.
I'll go after Lily. We'll go short to high.
High
That
order.
So Vicious, Lily, Gerty,
Then Heinrik at 6'1".
And then
Heinrik, then Bethen.
Yep.
8'2".
I forgot you were that much taller than me.
Enormous.
I should have been on your back on the boat.
Alrighty, so as you are crossing this bridge type room,
That's why Heinrich did not want us to bring back spiders, because it would be offensive to Bethen. She is, kind of like a spider monster.
Gerty, make me a hard athletics check.
Why me? I was third. I can't even pass this. There's no numbers to roll. You said hard athletics?
I did, that's minus 20.
All right.
So I will say in my notes it just says the second character, but Vicious and Lily just aren't heavy enough on their own.
You're a bad
together.
GM. I can't believe this bridge is made of quicksand. That would be -3 success levels.
Alrighty, so you are walking across this bridge, and it's just the floor is not stone. The floor here is wood,
Lava.
and it is too old, and you fall through.
Great.
Would you like to spend a fortune point or beseech the dark gods?
Oh, yeah. What is
To
my
re-roll that?
corruption at?
Because this will have you fall into the river below, where
Yes.
there's a waterfall, not not too far away.
Oh, great. Okay, yes, and I'm fully armored, so that will probably work real nice.
Sink like a stone.
Oh, yeah. So
Remember when someone was going to die on the bridge?
That is me to call things out. Yeah, we're gonna spend the fortune point. No, I can't pass this. I need to roll under a 10.
Yeah, well, that's a chance.
No. What you
Can we try and catch him?
Yeah.
It's real. It falls away. He falls, especially with how heavy he
Yeah,
is. All that
no,
armor, he falls quick.
Lillianna would fall right.
Yeah,
in.
let's save this for the 18 concussion checks I'm gonna have to make. I don't re-roll. I've
Heinrik's the
fallen.
one behind him. You think Heinrich would even be able to help?
Think Heinrich would go anywhere near the hole in the floor?
Are you re-rolling it?
No, this doesn't make sense.
No. Okay. So you fall into this rushing river. Do you have swim?
Do you like to ask things that you know the answer to? Or?
It's been a long time since we recorded the episode where I just randomly asked people if they had advances in swim.
That
It is
would,
an advanced skill, so either you know how to swim or you don't.
that would be negative, no.
Oh no. So as you fall through the floor here, disappear into the darkness.
This is so weird. This has never happened to one of my characters before. To fall through something and then be in a fast-moving current.
It was so perfect that you were next. All right, so you get swept up in the water and go over the falls.
Yes. Goodbye.
I want you to make an initiative check. Maybe you can grab onto some kind of hanging vine or root or rock.
-3 success levels. My agility was higher than my initiative.
Oh no. It just kind of made sense to me to be able to reach out and grab something.
Yeah.
Can he opt to do an athletics check instead?
Will not
Oh.
matter.
To like grab or like a strength check?
Wow.
Any stat that's higher?
Weapon skill
Can he fight the river right now?
Yeah, right.
with willpower.
All right, so you're going to fall 15 yards
Oh, great. I'm
down
super
the
dead.
side here,
Super
but you are in the water and you're falling into water. So
Yes.
I'm going to reduce it to only 10 yards.
Okay. So it's only 300 damage.
No, it's only 34 damage.
Oh, that's it? Bethen caught me. It's half, I believe.
Yeah. Yep. I owe that to him to catch him. So
Okay, I am zeroed.
All right, so this is, of course, going to be a critical hit. So you're unconscious in the water, in
Yes.
the pool down below. Where is my critical hit tables? I never remember where that is.
but it's
I didn't go back
sucks.
into a jail. I didn't do anything dumb. I just walk across bridge.
No, you just didn't roll well enough.
It super sucks because I knew this too. Like I knew this, but I know like I can't say anything.
All
'cause
right.
That would be super shitty.
I did tell you a little bit about what could happen here because you didn't search this room. I didn't expect you guys to go back to the watchtower and leave this way. So when you said you were going to do that, I was like, oh, great. Someone's going to fall in.
Uh-huh.
So, Gerty, you're going to take a critical hit to the 85 without flipping it. That is the left leg.
Okay.
And you're negative a whole bunch, right?
Oh, yes.
You would have gone below zero quite a lot.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm not going to reduce this by 20%. So this leg critical is badly twisted knee. You suffer 3 more damage, but you don't care. You're already at 0.
Yes.
You badly twist your knee trying to avoid your opponent. We'll see it hits something on the way down. You gain a torn muscle major injury.
So now could he use a fortune point to not take that crit?
He can use a fate point.
Can his armor take this damage instead?
No, because it's not a hit in combat.
You're killing me, man.
Are you
Yep.
sure I can't do I mean,
Did I
if
say
it rock hits
major?
it very hard, it would hit the armor first.
Well, okay. Let's double check the rule the armor rule there to make sure we're doing that right.
I mean, really, you wrote this adventure, so you can just do what you want.
Well, I wrote the adventure, but there are rules. that we're going to follow as
He's
best we
outsourcing
can.
responsibility.
Critical deflection. You would suffer a critical wound from an incoming attack. It says in the rule.
Oh yeah, incoming rock, right?
So you're gonna have a major. What I say? A major
Twisted knee.
torn muscle.
Torn muscle, yes.
Oh yes.
So sprains or tears to your muscles or ligaments result in significant pain and possible loss of use depending on the severity, which will be marked as major or minor. So major, one of your muscles or some important tendons have been severely damaged, resulting in extreme pain and a significant loss in the capability of the affected limb. Suffer the same effects as torn muscle. Minor, but the penalties are -20. The muscle will heal partially in 30 minus your toughness bonus days. What's your toughness bonus? 4, 5?
4.
So 26 days, after which the penalty for use of the limb reduces to -10 for all relevant tests. The muscle will completely heal after another 30 minus your toughness bonus days. Use of the healing skill does little but inform you not to use the affected hit location.
Great, 2 months. That's 342 episodes. All right.
Yep. Sweet.
So you suffer -20 to all tests involving that location, and your movement is halved because it's your leg.
Okay.
So you can, believe you can use a spend a fate point to remove, well, it says remove all damage from this source. So you could just be okay. You can also spend resolve at times to ignore the modifier from this critical hit for a round.
Oh yeah, okay, it's fine.
You want to keep it?
Oh yes, Bethen will kiss it, or mirror bath.
It's one of the first critical hits you get. Oh, well, other than what Bethen got from falling.
Yep.
off
Which
the
was
cliff,
nothing.
Which was almost nothing. Very different from Gapapa, where you guys are like, no, fate point.
I don't have money.
But you are floating in the pool.
I say
No, you're not floating. You're wearing chainmail.
Yes.
You are definitely in the water.
Yeah, so when he falls through the floor, I'm sure we all freak the F out.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, oh God, can we like toss Vicious's harness after him? We could like grab onto that.
Tim,
Yes.
high or low?
You roll or I roll?
I'm rolling.
You roll, it'll be low.
All right, so what is the party doing?
I want to toss the like harness thing that we have for Vicious to get him up the waterfall. I want to toss it in.
That's like way too far down. He's down the river, down the waterfall, in
Well,
the
like,
pond, and we're on the
Initially,
bridge
when he falls in,
Oh,
if we can,
like-
toss it in like right away,
to try and catch him to avoid all of the stuff that
Yes.
they just kind of mathed out.
or maybe
Oh.
he can like grab it.
You can toss it in there.
Yeah,
But I don't think you'd be able to do that quickly enough.
you don't know me.
And she's
Bethen
a
is
doctor.
really fast.
She's Amazon. Obviously, she'll live here.
How big is the hole in the floor?
Gerty size.
More or less, yeah.
So I can get back.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Really,
it's
my
not like the
question
whole floor.
Is am I
across.
stuck on half of this bridge without anybody?
No,
else?
no, no. You guys can go around the hole if you want to risk it.
Lay down.
That's a real big risk.
That look,
Lillianna
just
knows
like I don't know
that.
if he's serious or not.
Here's the double bluff. If everyone go down the hole and die like Gerty, he has to do something to get us out of this pickle.
Or we all
help
suffer.
you roll new characters.
Yep. Next, the entire next episode will be us spending 2,000 experience on new characters.
Whee, episode 0.
No, that was for our first characters.
Right. You guys start fresh.
Where are the rules
You get to be,
for drowning?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bad news is that Heinrik absolutely is the wrong person to be on this side of the bridge.
Mm,
Does Heinrich just
Although
like,
Heinrik is not helpful in a crisis, but Bethen is on this side as well.
yes.
all right?
What can I do?
Well, so you're going to throw that thing in the... Well, I mean, you can't see right away what's happening to Gerty. You see him fall down this hole and splash, and he's probably like, oh, no! And then you can't really see him anymore because it's not an open... It's the bridge, we're calling a bridge, is another room of this building, just like the other one. So there's stone walls all around you, and they have those little like arrow slit windows.
Right.
So people could run to the window and kind of see him go over the fall, because it's not that far away.
Okay.
Lillianna's just going to turn around, see the hole in the floor, and if nobody moves, she's literally going to say, Heinrik, send your servants to the pool.
They're involved in important artwork, but
Shut
certainly
your
we
mouth
can
and go help Gerty.
So I think if I can't toss him anything to help him not go down the river and over the falls, like I'm just going to turn and like hightail it back to the waterfall.
Okay.
To the pool.
So you can run back to the ladder and climb down as quickly as you can?
Yes.
I'm going to tentatively attempt to go around the hole, but if
Sure.
anything feels like it's going to give, she's not even going to attempt it.
So the hole's going to take up like a 2x2 yard square. Like we saw on the maps before, 1 square of it. This room is about 3 squares wide.
Okay.
So there's a pretty good amount of space you can go around it.
But she is up against the wall where it is the safest possible space to inch along the wall.
Makes sense. Gerty,
Yes.
while you're sinking in the pool at the bottom of the waterfall, water pounding down on top of you,
There's piranhas or leeches.
you can hold your breath for your toughness bonus times 10 seconds without taking any kind of test.
Okay.
After that, you will start to suffocate or drown. If you are unprepared and suddenly deprived of air, you will start to suffocate immediately.
I was prepared for this. I even said this was going to happen. That's right. So yeah.
Kind of did.
He was
Each
100%
round
prepared.
you are being suffocated, you lose 1 wound. Should you reach 0, you immediately receive the unconscious condition. After that, you will die of suffocation or drowning in toughness bonus rounds.
Oh, so since I'm already unconscious, I'm already dying.
But
Gotcha.
he has the spider egg sacs in his backpack, and those float.
They need to protect their mother, which is me.
So
They all come
has
out to give
some-
me little spider breaths.
So you're at the bottom of the pool.
How deep is the pool?
3 feet.
There's a 15 yard waterfall pounding down on it from here, so it's pretty deep. It's probably like 8-9 feet.
You're annoying.
Just how it is.
I'm 6'2". I don't have to be able to swim.
Okay. So Beth, is anybody else heading towards where Gerty was? Or heading out of here?
Lillianna totally is, and if Heinrik's not moving, she will literally punch him in the back of the knee if he doesn't move.
All right. So
Wait, he's trying to talk.
Yeah, Heinrik will go along. He's not going to stay behind.
And I feel like of all of us, Gerty is the one that you tolerate the best.
There is an important art thing going on, though.
Yeah, I'm not sacrificing servant time for this, but I'll go.
No. Yeah.
all right. So
I like
those
you,
of you
Alex,
watching
there.
the video version, we went back to the. Oh, I should add a ladder to this map. Back to our watchtower map. Take a look at things. I accidentally just deleted Vicious off of there. But he or she can't really help anyway. I can't remember. I think you changed it and I don't remember what Vicious is.
I think Vicious changes every time we play. So honestly, Vicious is Vicious.
As you guys get to the edge here, Bethen is climbing down the ladder first.
Yep.
And you guys are probably just kind of waiting your turn till there's enough space to climb down the ladder as well.
Oh, I'm in whirlpool. Oh, it's spinning.
And then you guys get, as Bethen gets down the ladder first, you turn and you see Gerty laying at the edge of the pool,
Okay.
spluttering and catching his breath.
All right.
And next to him is a very wet, soggy man-at-arms. And you see on the ground next to him, or like on the edge of the pool there, is like some sack of something.
No.
And he's like, what happened?
Thanks, Sigmar, you showed up.
Oh, yeah. He's like, lucky I just happened to be coming back with that oil and I saw something fall down the fall. You scouts? You guys okay?
I hope so. I do need to attend to him. He is now my patient. The rest of us are fine. We were crossing through a room that we thought was a bridge, and the floor must not be sound. And,
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, dear Gerty here just...
Lillianna catches
Go right
up finally because she's so short, and she literally starts shoving Bethen. Go help him. I will talk to the dude.
So Tim, the higher low was to see if that watchman was coming back at that time or not.
And you rolled low?
I rolled a 3 on a d6.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, barely.
Nice.
But yeah, he saw Gertie fall and went in and grabbed him.
Oh, that was very nice of him.
It was very nice of him.
Very nice.
You make a heal check here.
Yeah. Do you want a haircut first? I've got trade barber.
I'll leave that up to you.
JK.
You're the professional.
Let's use these new Easter dice.
Did you write down all the torn muscle stuff?
Yes, minus 20 with leg and half movement.
Okay, I think, and then you got 26 days
You know what?
before it's partially healed.
Fortune.
Yes.
Okay. I'm using a fortune point.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Every time I rolled a heal, it's bad.
Not so much. All right. I didn't succeed, but he still heals my intelligence bonus, right?
Intelligence bonus plus success level. So if you have a negative success levels, it'll take away from that.
So I don't have well,
With 0 success levels?
Yes.
So then it's just your intelligence bonus, yes.
okay. So you heal 4.
Okay.
So you're no longer unconscious.
Can I do like a...
And you're at 4. I believe you do have some healing drafts and such.
I do. I'll give him a healing drought thing, whatever. Could I do like a lore anatomy check to figure out specifically what's wrong with his knee?
You had 0 positive success levels on the heal check, right?
Yes.
I would say with that, you realize that he also tore a muscle in his left leg.
Okay. Should I do... Are you just calling the heal check like across the board, or should I do like another check to like bandage it, get like something to use as like a splint so that he can't bend it, and I have bandages on me?
I'd say that would be wrapped up.
It's
the
all
check,
in the
yeah.
same thing. Okay.
But because he's above 0, now healing draft will work properly now
Okay.
if you wanted to administer any of those.
Yes, I will give him a healing thingamajiggy.
So that'll heal your toughness bonus
Okay.
in wounds.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet it is very yucky.
Just pinch your nose when you drink it and think of something yummy.
Oh, I thought you meant like the river water at first. I didn't think you meant the healing draft.
You can't tell difference. Sorry. What happened? Why?
You fell right through the floor. Directly, bloop, right down.
This was not strong floor.
I
No,
suppose
it's
not.
probably an old floor. And you were wearing all the heavy metal things, and I'm not. So I think the floor said, too heavy. And
Oh.
you fell.
Probably a trap floor.
No, I think it's just an old broken floor.
The simplest of traps.
Rude.
Obviously, dwarves did not make floor. Otherwise, it would easily hold dwarf.
Correct. Probably an elf made the floor.
Indeed. Perhaps a gnome made the floor.
Don't even say it.
This is no time for jokes, Bethen.
Oh, but Gertie, laughter's the best medicine.
No, kisses are. I have. What is wrong with the knee?
It appears that you probably banged it or twisted it while you were dragged along the bottom of the river and over the waterfalls. So I'm going to say that you probably shouldn't use this particular part of your body for 30 minus your toughness bonus days.
So I'm going to say it's your left calf that you tore.
Oh, in the front or back? Which one's the calf part?
Back.
The back one. Okay.
When it pulls your foot down.
Yes.
I've pulled that muscle before and it's rough.
Oh, no, I'm crinkle Gerty.
because it wasn't that long.
Crinkle Gertie. Should have crinkled Dan. I do have some good news though. Before we came here, I borrowed a few volumes of a new medical book from the school in Nuln all about how to help heal an injury in a muscle by massage.
That sounds good, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And the calf muscle is the perfect place to practice that.
Okay, great. This is... Good thing I was wearing armor, otherwise I'd be very banged up.
Probably.
All right, so I'm going to be a little nice here. I'm going to say each day you have one chance to make a successful heal check specifically on his leg, and that will reduce the time it takes for it to heal by an additional day.
Okay. Cool. So we can
Great.
cut this in half.
Yeah, by episode 164, it'll be on the way.
In the meantime, can Tim play an NPC?
I mean, Gerty's not useless. He's half movement and minus 20 to checks that specifically involve his left leg.
Right.
So, like,
quicksand is
quicksand,
very deadly
yep.
now.
I was going to say, so anything that requires like agility, initiative,
Which was
probably?
already low.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Probably any melee combat.
Right? Yeah. Do you have a ranged weapon?
No.
Okay.
I have many.
Don't you
Oh,
have a crossbow?
I have knife. No. Crossbow.
I have crossbow.
What are you going to use that for? To like close a door?
Yeah. There's no alleyways here to kill people near their friends. What would I use crossbow for?
Hey, my crossbow was great killing rats.
Oh, yes, but you're a professional with it. I'm not. I fall down the holes.
This waterfall it's a menace.
What's the enemy of the state? I don't know why we're scared of gorilla when waterfalls
Big bad
right
evil
here.
guy is the waterfall. What did we say? Don't go chasing waterfalls, and this is what happened.
This is what happens. If you don't
You
go
should
chasing
know.
waterfalls, the waterfall goes chasing you. Just saying.
Accurate.
That's what happened
Yes.
to Gerty.
Oh, boy.
So I would like to leave now.
Yes, let's get you comfortable, Gerty. Would you prefer to go to the encampment and, maybe relax on the beach for a little bit? We can get some more of that island fruit. Or we can go back to the ship.
I do
Or
want
the
to...
tower, which is right there.
I'm not going to force your guys' hand, but Rudy basically instructed you to go investigate the two places you saw as your job.
Hmm.
But Rudy hasn't fallen down the waterfall.
That is entirely true.
This is we do have job to do.
I'll tell you what. Let's get you a snack. We can
let's
have it right here.
Pull him on a sled made out of a shield.
You do still have the shield.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll be like Bran. And just carry me on your back, giant.
Please don't be like Bran.
I'm a giant. Oh my god. But I'm so skinny.
Yeah, right.
Let's use Otto. He's like Hodor.
Yeah.
We're very much... A lot of ways he's like Hodor.
I suppose if Helen is not actively using Obama, then we can then he can help carry our dwarven friend.
Dan's broken.
This is the first thing that Alex has said in like 15 minutes. And we're dying.
That Obama.
Incredible.
Every time I'm not ready for it.
That's
It
the
makes
best
it
one.
even. It makes it so much better because as he's carrying me around, oh, thanks, Obama.
It's better because I'm looking at him and going, what name is he going to come up with next?
Right?
And that's what he came out with.
Keep a straight face when you say things like that.
Oh my god.
Whew. I didn't hear anything you said after Obama. I
Yep.
lost it.
He's gonna carry him unless Helen needs his help.
Oh, okay. But she hasn't been paying any attention to this. By this time, she's gotten her canvas built to the point where she doesn't need his help. So he could help Gerty if you wish. That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Can we just put Gerty into a backpack now? Instead of using the shield?
If he was a halfling, maybe, but he's a big dwarf.
That is true.
With chainmail on.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you need to take your armor off.
And again,
Otto,
he's not useless. He can still walk and everything on his own. He's just slower.
And slower for a dwarf. I was already not going fast.
Right. Yeah. Bitch.
But for going up the ladder, it'd help there. It would be great. But
No, we can use the pulley system that we do with Vicious. Could pull you right on up, Gert. Don't worry about it. It's like a swing.
just
I think that it will be easiest if Gerty is carried like a small child on his back.
yes.
I mean,
Otto's like,
eventually.
okay, hold on tight.
So I don't know about the rest of you. I don't want to try to go over that bridge again. Maybe we should go to the watchtower to the east instead of the one with the shiny thing on top.
You don't have to cross that bridge area to go to the north. You don't have to go up to go north. You could stay on like the pool level and just head north from there.
Okay,
That is also
let's do that then.
Yes.
it's unbroken jungle. There's no trails or anything anyway. So
So now we're going at movement 1. 'Cause
well, you're moving
Gertie's
3,
slower
right?
Anyway.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So things are going to take twice as long, obviously.
Well, if Otto's carrying him, like,
Right.
what's Otto's carrying speed modifier with a dwarf on his back?
I'm assuming Otto is not going to be carrying much of anything else. So we'll say he can move. Otto's a big dude. We need homework for Alex. You need to come up with a stat block for each of your servants.
Fair.
They're getting used more and more.
If Otto is equipping me, my encumbrance counts as half, as he is wearing me and not carrying me.
I just imagine you're riding him like piggyback. Like
Oh yeah, my arms are around.
you're holding around his
Mhm.
and he's just holding on to your legs.
Yes.
I imagine him going like, oh, faster. Go faster.
Oh, careful of that knee. It hurts.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be rough.
It isn't your knee, it's your calf.
Oh yeah, the knee is also hurting.
When we get back.
I'm sure you're just sore all over after that fall.
I
as
mean,
well.
yes.
Yes.
Dang.
We could just go back and rest for the night and then go to the tower tomorrow.
You could.
No, Rudy did say he kind of gave a directive.
Okay.
But if we've got Otto to carry him,
What's the worst that can happen?
it'll be fine.
What's the worst that can happen?
All right, so you're gonna head out north.
Sure.
So what's our marching order this time? Same?
I'll go first. I don't know where I'm going. Yes, I do.
I'll follow. Do we have like machetes and crap for? I mean, I've got a sword.
You have a sword, yeah.
So never mind.
I'm too short for it to matter.
Yeah, I'll follow after her and hack at the brush, blaze a trail, as it were.
Who's next?
Heinrik will go next.
And then Otto carrying. Sorry, Obama carrying Gerty.
I mean, who knows what it's going to be next time?
Onion.
I like
Maybe-
onion a lot.
I love it.
My hair's all flat now.
Gertie's our official lookout up there. I assume because you're probably like, if you're on Otto's back, you're a little bit higher.
Oh yeah.
It's almost dizzying up here.
Oh, it's probably a crazy perspective change.
Yeah.
Yes, there's clouds.
In
Feel
the
like-
jungle.
Feel like a giant monster in the woods.
All right, so we head out in the jungle, heading north. So I asked one of the Facebook groups, I think it was the WFRP GM group, for some ideas of different little things that could happen while exploring in the jungle. And I got overwhelming responses. I think it was over 40 comments. Like crazy. Like in a day. And it was like I don't think I turned off the comments, but it got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Enough that I was able to create a D66 table, which is 36 different results. Where one of the first one, if I roll double 1, then it's uneventful. As I wrote boring for the GM, but the PCs will be happy as nothing happens on the way. So while you guys are exploring, who knows what kind of things you could come across in the jungle that aren't specific locations I've written about. So I'm going to roll.
As you pick up the dice. Yeah, I saw that.
some dices and we'll see what happens.
I
I'm
saw
not
the
always going to
second
tell
one.
you. I'm not going to roll for this every single time you go from place to place. But I am going to roll here and there. There's a chance things will happen. So as you head north from the what do you call it?
The pool.
The pool?
The pool below
Falls.
the watchtower.
The deadly waterfall?
Yes, this is
Pool of death.
deadly map.
Pool of death. Enemy of the state falls.
Kind of surprising. You guys fell twice and no fate points were used. I definitely thought falling off, if anybody fell off the cliff, a fate point would be used, and I assumed falling into the river, a fate point would be used, and either time you guys stuck it out. So we are going to head north from here.
To the north.
So I'm going to reveal some more of our regional map as you head this way. And after a few hours, getting into the mid to late afternoon, you hear a strange sound. Kind of a rumbling. Don't even need to check for this. You hear sounds like a bunch of birds taking off at once. A lot of not a helicopter, but clearly the flapping of wings, lots of animal sounds, and you hear a crashing and smashing and like a
Yes, we can go home now.
and we'll have to find out what happens next episode, which happens to be episode 13.
Ew.
Only good things can happen in episode 13, right?
Damn it.
Be quiet.
Right?
Be quiet, DM.
Yeah, only good things happened in episode 12, so I don't know what we want to look forward to.